Welcome. So in this video, the first infographics that we are going to make is going to be a pie. Quite simply, I'll make this outer circle, I'll make this inner circle, and I'll divide it in 4 parts as if I'm trying to give the report of 4 quarters of a company. The main title would go in and all the 4 quarters report would be submitted. So to do that, the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to make a circle. I've selected the ellipse tool and I have made this small circle. That's the first thing that we have done. Once we have done that, the next thing would be to create the outer circles that would go around and make the shape of pie. So to make that shape of pie around it, I'm going to create 2 more circles on the outside, and the way I'm going to do is I'm going to do that by using the offset path option. For that, I'll go into the objects, come down here into path, and then choose offset path. I'm going to give this a value of I think 30 pixels. That would just do fine for me. And now I can go back again here and give it a much higher value of 400 or 500 pixels, whichever I feel like is fine. 500 is too much. I'll choose 400 or maybe 300, and this is okay with me. And this gives us the first look of what our infographic is going to look like. I'm going to reduce it a little bit more. Yeah, I think this is fine. It was a bit too big. Once I'm happy, I'm going to select these 2 circles and I'm going to use the shape builder tool and make this whole circle a disk, which would work as the pie. So as you can see, I have this pie ready with me and I'll begin to work on it. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this away. Now I want to distribute it into 4 parts. For that, I'll take the line tool and draw 1 vertical line, and then I'll draw 1 horizontal line. I'll center line everything, and once everything is done, I'm happy with it. Now let's continue with the process of making the 4 quarters. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to select everything, the pie and the 2 lines, and I'm going to use the shape builder tool once again, and I will create these quarters 1 by 1 by 1. So I have these 4 quarters ready with me now. I will also quickly remove these extra lines on the outside and on the inside. Once that is done, now I have all these 4 quarters ready with me. The next step obviously is going to be to fill them with different colors and begin to give it a more proper feel of an infographic. So let's just fill the colors. Let's start with these usual colors, the red and the orange, and I think I'll just choose the colors from the color docs that I have below here and quickly give different 4 colors to all of them. Now I'll select all of these and remove the stroke and set it to none. So the next thing that I want to do is that I want to give it a more of a 3D feel rather than this flat feel. For that, I'll select all of them and I'll go into the stylize in the appearance panel, into the stylize tab, and from there I will choose the outer glow. Once I have done that, I'll choose the mode of multiply so that I have this black color as if there is shadow falling on each surface, and I'll increase the opacity to around 80% and increase the blur to around 7 pixels, which I feel like is just fine for what I'm trying to do here. Next, I will select all of them and group them together. Once I do that, I'll select the circle and select the pie and center align both of them. What I'm trying to do here is I'm going to use the circle and give it a white color without the shadow and bring the shadow on the outside and also give it the main title. You will understand it once I move along with the whole process. So let's just do this. I've center lined everything. Now I'm going to select this circle and I'm going to give it a white color. Once I do that, I'll zoom in and stretch the circle to the outside and make it touch with the inner half of the pie that I have selected here. I'll just stretch it out and make it come in contact with the inner side of this pie. Perfect. I'll again remove the stroke on it. Now what I really want for it is, I want it to look as if it is right on top. For that, I'll go into Appearance panel, again in the FX, again into the Stylize, and choose the Outer Glow and use the same parameters and press OK. And now as you can see, it looks right as if it is on the top, and that is because the outer glow has a black color, which allows us to give this illusion that the shadow is falling on it and it is right on the top. The next thing obviously is going to be to add text quickly. I'll write the word Q1 to represent Q1. I'll choose the font which is going to be the 721 Square 721 BT. So I'm going to choose the font called Square 721 bold type. I will increase its font size and bring it in here. From here on, it's simply about copying the text. I'll give it white color. From here on, it's all about copying the text into each quarter one by one. So I'll speed up the process for you here. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place sample text. For that, I'll select the text tool and simply write the main title. This will go right in the center, and I will again speed up the process so that it doesn't waste much of your time. I'll just tweak it and make it look the way it feels comfortable to me. Now the next thing is to keep the placeholder text. For that, I will go and select the text tool and draw simply over the empty space. As you can see, the font size is much bigger, so I'll go here and reduce the font size. I'll delete this and then again just get the text tool and draw again. It's fine here, it's kind of small now. I can increase the size. It's completely on you what you want to do with it. So I'll increase it and then I'll give it a white color and begin to place this on a placeholder text along with each quarter. And of course, as I'm trying to do this, you can already see I have speeded up the process so that you don't have to watch the mundane things and we can finish it quickly. And as you can see, I am spreading it out and making sure that each one of it has a text to hold. And with that, I have completed my first infographic. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep on supporting, subscribing, and liking my videos. Thank you.